Here we are at Art and Garden Warehouse in Windsor, California, 930 Shiloh Road. We had some teasers about making wreaths, had a crowd come and I showed them how to make wreaths, but I didn't show you guys. So here we go. We're gonna have a little wreath demo, I hope, here on Christmas Eve and with not much material left. So here we go. Alrighty. So this was the demo we did for people, and I added some holly into this one. They would just do the redwood greens because it was easy. That's the vintage wreath. Our frame is a little piece of willow. My great uncle did a bunch of them. And then a spool of wire. Then our brush, this is redwood, was the #1 largest, I'm sorry, this is Gras. But more wreaths were made in Northern California out of redwood in the past than anywhere else. So when you cut your brush, you want it a little bit longer than your hoop. Hoop right there. And so let's go. So we're gonna start that wire on. Anyway, you can use wire, whatever you'd like. The willow stays nice and firm, and it's kind of have those little, the bumps on them from the buds, and that hooks on quick. Nice. So I'll show you one side real quick. So we're gonna make a fan shape. Not too much brush, but we're gonna make a fan shape so that everything will be evenly distributed around the hoop. And then on this, we're gonna make sure each time you about have the same amount. One piece could give you that much weight sometimes, and it might take 3 or 4 if they're littler pieces. But you wanna do your brush the same all the way around. Now, when you do it, you want about 60% up top, 40% down below. Now, the only thing different as you get going is we'll do 2 easy wraps, 2 lightly done ones, and then tighten a 3rd one. That way, when we get to the end, we'll be able to poke some brush down in there to give you the unending starting position. Then you'll just keep on going. Keep on throwing some things. So that's a fan shape, about the same amount of weight. Now you're gonna throw it on, and then so we need to cover up our wire, of course, but not cover up the brush you just put, or you'll have a big stack of brush. So we wanna bring this down until you kind of evenly go on the outside of your wreath. So then you just continue with 2 tight wounds, about 60% up, 40% down. And then we'll do a few of these just for fun. That was 1 thick piece, so we'll put that one. Going around. And then we'll pretend we just keep on going. Keep on going. I don't want to make this forever. So we know we're at the next to last. Keep on 2 tight rings around. When you're next to the last one, so you've got all the way around here, and then the ends of your brush will hide all the hoop. That is then your last, next to last bit of brush. So I got our wire. Imagine it's gone all the way around, so it's here. Then your last one, you're gonna take pieces and stick them down in to our loose winds of wire. And again, you wanna, a lot of times I'll keep these nice top pieces. These look like a little fan already as my start and my finish. And we'll look in there, we'll get them down. And there's our last fan. So what I want to do is then we'll do our 2 wraps tight. Now here's where it gets funky. So you're going around. We will incorporate a couple of our first ones in with the last one. That's them tight. And then the last one, so we did a couple types. I'm gonna put my finger, put the wire on there and go back the other direction. And as I do that, I'm gonna incorporate a couple more of the first ones. I'm going to take this loop that I have in my finger and wrap the wire around it. This only, you could do it any way you want, but if you're doing a lot of them and you want speed, we'll just wrap it around that. You could either use that little hook as your hanger wire. I like to do another one so I can actually look at the wreath. Now I'm going to put a little, we'll do it way up here, but we'll put a little kink in the wire. You can see that. Pull it. And it breaks. And that would be, we'll look at this one because, and that's what you get. Happy wreath making.